KD Nixon was one of the guys in Texas I became familiar with quickest since coming here in the spring, and he's one of the many big-name players on a DeSoto High team, which is one of the top programs in Texas, and maybe nationally as well. On Tuesday night, he committed to Colorado, and that came just the very next day after his teammate, three-star offensive lineman Xavier Newman, committed to the Buffs after they all visited Boulder last weekend. Newman was maybe less of a surprise to me, but in Nixon's case, I think it's safe to say that he may have been nudged along by Newman and fellow DeSoto wide receiver and Buffalo's commit, Laviska Shenault. Now, Nixon is a guy that I think, despite his size, can be an effective weapon on offense, particularly in an up-tempo system like Colorado's. Now, clearly he's going to be primarily a slot receiver, but I think his stocky build makes him a viable option to get a carry or two out of the backfield, and that's something that he does at DeSoto. And it really wouldn't surprise me at all to see him sort of evolve into a Darren Sproles-y sort of player. As a receiver, though, I think he has the speed and quickness to be a matchup nightmare, and I think that sort of negates him being a little on the shorter side. He's certainly fast enough that he can take the top off the defense running a seam route down the middle of the field, or just catch a shorty in the flats and make one guy miss and be off to the races. Nixon was previously committed to Tennessee for a short time in the offseason, but with all the receiver talent that the Volunteers have, I thought should he stay committed, his quickest path onto the field there might have been as a return man, and that still might hold true in this case as well. It's really been impressive what Colorado has been able to do with its recruiting class in Texas this season, particularly in the Dallas area. It's clear that there's a new foundation being established, and the recruits have really responded to that energy that OC and recruiting coordinator Darren Chiaverini has brought to the table as well. I think Nixon is a great addition out of Texas for Colorado as the Buffaloes continue to build a strong class here in 2017.